So guys, I'm going to be breathing in and breathing out in this video because this video has a lot in stock. I'm not going to be saying it as it is, but in parables. Nigerians are poetic people. We speak poetically. But let me dive right into the video, and I'm going to be attaching some other videos about it. A lot of people have been saying, oh, Ghanaians are toxic, Ghanaians are xenophobic, Ghanaians do not do that, Ghanaians do not. Charlie, come closer. This is my experience so far in Nigeria. 2024 has been an amazing year, but before then, let me start by singing this. Amazing God, amazing God, you always come through for me. Amazing God, amazing God, amazing God, you always come through for me. Amazing God. I'm gonna stop here, guys. So let's dive right into the video. Clear truths. Staying here in Ghana for quite some years and not going back to Nigeria, things that is giving me this withdrawal symptom of not going back to Nigeria based on the things we hear on the internet. And I said, okay, let me visit home, because my parents said, oh, you must come back and celebrate Christmas with us this year. So I decided to visit home. Going back to Nigeria was the most wonderful experience of my life. Yes, it was a fun-filled experience and mixed with emotions, mixed with a lot of things. There have been a lot of people talking about Nigeria in so many ways. When we talk about the insecurities, when we talk about the environment, looking at the country that I'm coming from, Ghana, and going back to Nigeria, let me start with the electricity first. Yes, guys, I'm going to start with the electricity first in Nigeria. Going back to Nigeria and experiencing the national grid collapsing is not something I wish to experience again and again and again, and not being able to make videos like I want to, not being able to have a very sound environment to make video. But Nigeria, regardless, is a very beautiful country with a lot of amazing people. I experienced electricity that I even shared the video here, I think on my channel here. The first day I came into Nigeria, I experienced blackout, like total blackout. I could not sleep. I was sweating. Charlie, I was sweating. Like, when I say sweating, I say this kind of sweat I never seen in my life before. I've never experienced this in my life before. And to make the matters worse, the hotel I lodged at before going back home, because I arrived in Lagos here, before going back home, their generator not the function. Their generator was just going off and on, like they were on generator at night, just at night alone. They don't on it in the morning or afternoon. And the amount of money I paid for this hotel is outrageous. I know some people will come and say, oh, you paid peanuts for that hotel. This is a well furnished hotel, like in a very good environment in Lagos. If you guys are got Palace Way, the hotels there are so expensive. But I was totally shocked at the level of which we were treated there. There was no electricity, and that wasn't the first hotel. That wasn't the only hotel. I think other hotels too does the same thing. They only put on the lights at night, and once it's 3 a.m. they take off the lights. Charlie, I was shocked. Whew. It traumatized me. I was so traumatized because I couldn't charge my phone. I couldn't make phone calls. I couldn't call people. I'm a business lady, for crying out loud. I need to call people. Nobody can reach me. Charlie, I was traumatized for that during my stay. But in as such as I was traumatized, I met a lot of people. I met my families. I still enjoy Nigeria. Yes, there's nothing like meeting your family and enjoying the country. And another thing again is the road. The road. I don't know. See, to be frankly speaking, I don't know what the Nigerian government are doing about the roads in Nigeria. A lot of potholes, dusts. Hey, see, I went to Nigeria looking all fresh. I came back here looking all dark because the sun won't finish me. I wakataya. The dust, everything. I even felt sick at some point, you know. I had malaria. I started treating myself, you know. But I'll keep on saying it. My country, Nigeria, is a very beautiful country. No matter what happened, home is home. No matter what happened, I can't say my country is not good. I can only criticize the things my country people are doing, you know, and talk about the things my government are not doing right. But the country itself has no problem. It is the people ruling it that has problem. The country itself is just there, but the people ruling it, and most of these Nigerians that are always causing problems for Nigerians in diaspora, they are the problems we have. But when you look within, you see that Nigerians are very hardworking people. They don't take no for an answer. They work so hard, and that is the reason why they say Nigerians work so hard that they forget that everything is not money. That most of them tend to put their hands in the wrong thing because they're looking for money to go pepper them gang, like do pepper them gang in the village. But most Nigerians are actually not like that. They're Nigerians that are good. I will say this: I'm a Nigerian, and I'm not so bad. I am not like those ones, you know. I'll speak for myself. I don't know about others, you know. I'll speak for myself and the good Nigerians I've met out there, you know. We've heard a lot of cases about Nigerians doing that, a lot of things. But, Charlie, let's try to look at the inward, like the good part of Nigeria, and talk about it. Let's not just dwell the bad part, because there are also good people out there. There are also good Nigerians out there, you know. There are good Nigerians out there. I was so sick, and the hospital, again, let's talk about the hospital. Let me compare. I'm going to be comparing it here. I compare the hospital of Nigeria to that of Ghana. It is totally different, guys. The nonchalant attitude of some doctors and nurses in the Nigerian hospitals need to be looked into. I would have made a video about all these things, but I decided not to, because it didn't come to my mind at that point to start making video. I'm not that kind of person that love documenting, and any little thing I document or about my life, you wouldn't see me come out here on social media to talk about my life or things that are happening to me, because it is not my kind of life, you know. So I don't document things at any slightest given opportunity, you know. But I documented one because I and my sister that I met here on YouTube, we did that video together. I'm gonna be putting a video about that. Nigeria is a very beautiful country, no doubt. Yeah. So the hospitals in Nigeria was nothing to write home about, because the doctors nonchalant. The one I even attended, the doctors told me directly that I should go and tell my government to bring in more doctors. That doctors that are here are not enough for the patients, you know. I felt so bad that no government hospital, because me, I prefer the government hospital than to the private hospital, because most of these government hospitals, they have well-trained, qualified doctors, no doubt. Yeah, when it comes to medicals, when it comes to anything else, Nigerians have produced the best medical doctors in the world. We shouldn't doubt that. I'm not doubting that at this point, you know. They have done, in fact, they have that. When you go abroad, you see medical doctors are Nigerians, and I've seen Ghanaians also, Kenyans, South Africans also. Yeah, Africans in general. Let me not just say Nigerians alone, so my African people will not come here and roast me. But know that Nigerians have good doctors out there in the world. The hospital, the doctors were nonchalant, the nurses were nonchalant, you know. But regardless, I still got my medication. I was attended to, and I went back home, and I'm fine, you know. And talking about the insecurities in Nigeria. Insecurities in Nigeria is another case entirely. I traveled from Lagos, Nigeria, back home to my hometown. Yes, I traveled to my hometown, and it was a very nice, and by road, not through air. I didn't take the flights, because flights this period, when I wanted to book a flight, it was expensive. Flights, local flights, Charlie, no go there. So I had to cut my coats according to my sizes, you know. Cut my coats according to my size. We have to drive down to the village. The road was okay. There was nothing, no problem. You know, I've heard about people saying, "Oh, we are kidnapped on the highway." It happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It happens. It is only God that preserves and saves people, you know. But I'm grateful that I went on this journey and I came back. I am back. And guys, if you ask me when am I going back to Nigeria, I'm sorry. I can't answer that question. I can't. No, don't ask me. Are you going back to Nigeria again? I'll go back, but don't ask me when. Okay. So experiencing the life in the village, experiencing the life, it's so amazing. Yeah, amazing, beautiful people, amazing people that want to see you. But let's talk about the things that affect Nigerians. We'll talk about the roads, the healthcare, the basic things of life. Nigerians are lacking it. And while in Lagos, I also made a thought to go make videos about the train station, like the train, the blue line rail I'll put the name there. I had to go make a video about it, but I'm gonna be dropping a video for you guys to see what happened. I made a video. It was so beautiful. Yeah, the Lagos State government did absolutely amazing in that aspect. That was a beautiful innovation there. But this is what happened, guys. Ooh. I didn't make a video of that, but I came out and I was just lamenting. I was but Nigerian government, allow your people to film. What is permit? They're asking me to go get. Just watch the video first.
So guys, you see, there's something about we just went to the my terminal to just make videos about the train station that was newly launched here in Lagos. Guys, we tried to yes, we tried to make a video. At least let's talk about what is happening in Nigeria for people to see that there is something going on in Lagos State. They have something so beautiful like this. But when we got there, I was so disappointed that that we're not allowed to film. That we have to go collect permission from Lamat.
What Nigeria looks like.
So me as a Nigerian, I want to show the world what my country looks like. I have to go take permission from people to show the world. Meanwhile, I will travel to places like South Africa, go to Kenya, go to Ghana, and I'll make videos without nobody harassing me.
It's just easy. You can just go ahead, make your videos. But now we wanted to do that. They harassed us out. The train just arrived now.
The train is there. Let me just
First. 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 First.
train over
First.
there. That is the train over there. Yeah. It's not bright. So that is this is the train station. This is it. Yes, this is the train station. That is the train there.
First.
So what is the point?
First.
Okay.
Boss, look at the train down there.
First.
And the train
So this is it. It's so beautiful
First.
to see, but we're not allowed to.
No permission.
No, yeah, we have to go get a paper.
After about standing there for more than 20 minutes.
20 minutes, like go get
First.
a paper. Just a paper from Lamanta, what's it called? Before you can be able to read. Well, it's fine. Let me continue
First.
doing my and leave Lagos State and its government out of it, guys. But this is so beautiful to see. I'm sincerely speaking, this is beautiful.
But see, guys,
I wouldn't lie about
in
that.
as much as we content creators tend to want to promote our country, Nigeria, there are still some limitations. There are still some barriers. I've been creating Ghana content for some years now, if not 2 years plus, and I've been so happy creating Ghana content because I love the country. Doesn't make me not love my country. I love my country, Nigeria, regardless of whatever I heard. It is still my country, and I love my country. And I will defend my country anywhere I go to. But if I see you committing crime with the name of my country, I'll call you out here on my channel. I'll talk about it because it's affecting me as a Nigerian. You know, it is really affecting me as a Nigerian that some places I want to go to, and I even forgot to mention that I even had some quarrels with the immigration officers at the border while returning back to Nigeria. I had some quarrels with them. I'm not going to go into details with that, but we sort it out. You know, if you come to Nigeria, if you don't open your eyes for some people, they will think you are JJC, you don't know your rights. But if you know your rights as a Nigerian citizen, no one can intimidate you, no one can talk to you anyhow, or no one can try to bring you down for what you know your rights. It's unless you don't know your rights or you want to just lobby your way in, then you succumb to them. But if you don't want to lobby your way in, you want to stand for the truth, nothing but the truth. You want them to know that This is your right. This is what they're supposed to do. That is just it. You make them know, and they'll give you chance. To the point, even the immigration officer said, that was bullying them. That I was bullying them. In what way? I don't know. I'm not gonna mention that here on the here on those videos because it is my personal experience. But I just stated some things that I need to state here. It's not everything that comes up here on the internet that you talk about. Some things are best reserved outside, out of the internet. But regardless, I talked to the immigration, we talked a lot. I told them this is what they're supposed to be doing. All those things they're doing, they will make Nigerians not come back to their country, because when they hear about all these things, it will scare them away from not coming back. I even introduced my channel to them. See my videos. I've been talking about Nigerian police, Nigerian immigrations. They were like, wow, that's, I actually did the right thing, but I shouldn't intimidate. I was like, I did not intimidate you guys, but that is just it, guys. So no matter what, as Nigerians, know your rights, do the right thing. No matter where you are, whether you're in Nigeria, whether in Ghana, do the right thing. Try to get your proper documents. When you come to Nigeria, try to get your documents or anything that warrants people to talk down on you or warrants police officers to harass you. Just make sure you do it. And I also made a video about the Nigerian police, what they are doing to young boys or young girls in Nigeria. There's a particular spot towards the Maitu area, what the police are doing there. I think the Nigerian government should look into this. They will stop and search, like every bike they see, they will ask them to come down, search their pockets, search their phones. I think I still have the video. I'm going to be attaching it here if I still have the video, I'm going to be attaching it here. They'll search their pockets, collect money from them, which doesn't speak well of the Nigerian police. I think I'm going to be tagging the Nigerian police to this, even on my other platform on Twitter and other places. I'm going to be tagging them to this and some of my other channels. I'm going to be making the video about that, to tell them that these people are not representing Nigeria well, and that's the reason why most people don't tend to respect the police force in Nigeria, because of what they are doing. Or most people are scared to approach the police in Nigeria because of most of the things they are doing. If you come to Ghana here, you see how the police are so relatable with its citizens. Ghanaians are not scared to relate with their police. I think that should be a thing the Nigerian police system still needs to look into and stop extorting younger boys or girls of their money by searching them, going through your phones. It's a bad thing to go through people's phone. It's their personal belongings. You don't have to go through your phones, A lot of things still needs to be done. When it comes to healthcare, the government should please look into that. We have qualified doctors here in Nigeria. Let the government look into that and make sure that these doctors are well paid, so they don't go about in their workplace working aggressively, doing cesarean sections for the pregnant women aggressively, or doing any surgery for people aggressively and forgetting a lot of things in their tummy. Let the government look into that and pay them well, because a lot of doctors are now leaving Nigeria and going to some other African countries like Ghana. If you should come to Kolebu Teaching Hospital here in Ghana, you see a lot of Nigerian doctors, nurses that are here working, and they are being paid. Yes, they are working here, nurses that are working and doctors that are working as a doctor in Kolebu Teaching Hospital. And he's a Nigerian. So regardless, the Nigerian government should look into the medical line, should look into the roads, should look into the insecurity, should look into the light issue. The light is a major thing. Throughout my stay in Nigeria, it was hectic for me. I was just trying my best to upload videos whenever I charge my phone with the generator, and the fuel price is extremely expensive. It's so expensive that even most people cannot afford to get it. It is only for the rich people right now that can be able to afford to get 10 liters of fuel. Even to fuel your car tank is so expensive, so you have to charge your phone using the generator. If you have solar installed in your house, it's okay to use it too. It is now, solar is now a thing in Nigeria. People are using solar to power their houses, to charge their phone, to boost their fridge and other things, to preserve their foods in their fridge. So the Nigerian government should look into this. At least different states have different governors, so they should look into this and make Nigeria a conducive place to stay in. Regardless, Nigeria is a very beautiful country. When all these things are fixed, when they create employment, when they create jobs for people, there will be no way people want to go out of their country to Ghana, to other countries, And when I compare Nigeria to Ghana, I'm comparing Nigeria from a very good place, not trying to instigate hate. Let Nigerian governments come to Ghana and learn from the Ghanaian government how they run their things here. I know people will come and say Ghana is a small country. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter whether the size of the country. Just learn. If you watch this video to this point, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification to get notified whenever I post amazing content. I didn't share everything you want to hear, but these are the basic things that I need to drop here for people to see and for people to get informed about the things. So if you're going to Nigeria today, just make sure you hold money for pockets, because you're gonna spend a lot. Fuel prices increase, so as the transportations have increased, so as the price of goods and services have also increased. See you guys in the next one. Bye.